Hey, welcome back. So, okay, I thought about this just now for a bit more. So, basically, we are updating the faction counts. So, no need to refresh really. I just need to um, make sure we just need to get a list of valid tiers, all right? And then we compare those lists with the spawned tiers and make sure to remove only the make sure to hold the valid tiers that we got in this cycle and remove any invalid ones. Yeah, so for that I think we can use the same method that we did in my prototype. So here we are applying the new base new bonus stats, right? Instead of that, we are getting the definition for this faction. Let me see. So we are getting the synergy definition for this faction. I mean this faction, and then and then um, for each definition tiers. So in order to wait. All right. Then um, synergy tier. Let's make a list of synergy tiers. This goes inside the definition, right? Okay, so here I'm gonna create a list of valid tiers. This will be new list of synergy tier, and then um and then we are going to add the current synergy dot tier into this if tier reached. So let's also just make a okay, hang on. So now we are going to loop through all the tiers within this synergy for each. Yeah, this one. So for each tier inside the synergy definition, right? Synergy definition, dot tiers synergy tiers. Okay, inside this let's say is valid. Okay, let's add the boolean as well. Is valid, EIER. This will be same as this. Definition, so synergy definition dot what was it called, is exact, is bad is exact count required. If this is the case, um let's just return true if it's exactly like if the required count is same as this faction dot count dot value is equal to synergy no tier dot required count. Else we're going to do the same thing, but instead of equals we are going to check if it is less than or equal to here require wait, my bad. So it's greater than if the faction count is greater than or equal to the tier required. Yeah, all the tiers that are below whatever we have. So here we are doing the opposite. No, not really. We just defined this new variable, temporary variable, that's all. Okay, so yeah, let's wrap this. Why is it not showing the wrapping option? Yeah, that's not what I want. Why is it not showing for this? Oh well. So it's just gonna hit enter like that. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, now if this particular tier is not valid, if is not valid, then continue, or else let's add this tier into the valid tiers list. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now we are going to remove only the stats from the invalid synergy tiers right now. Then we are going to deal with the passive skills. So let's do that. So right now we have the valid tiers for each faction. What we're gonna do next is first of all, I think we should move this out of this loop so we can access it after this for each. Now let's compare let's see if it's already there. If it's not, we are going to add it. If it's already there and it's okay, now wait, let me add second step 2, get valid tiers. Yeah, now in the next step 3, we'll remove invalid tiers stats. I think this font tiers, I think we need to rename this maybe. Yeah, let's call this active active tiers. So remove invalid tiers from the active tiers. Okay. So let's loop through for each. Loop through. Hmm. I mean, we could loop through either one, but I think it's better to loop through active tiers. Um, active here inside active tiers. So this is a dictionary. So if the active tier if the valid tiers contains the active tier dot synergy uh, key. If it contains the key, we don't do anything, just continue. Yeah, let me move this to the second line as well, so we are consistent with the coding style and everything. Let's see. So yeah, we are going to continue if it's still valid, or else we are going to remove it. uh, Else first we are going to remove the stat. How do we do that? We need a reference for the player character, I guess. Yeah, we do. um, okay, this is gonna be a serialized field of a player spaceship, and we'll just call it player. And here um, player dot stats. So inside the active tier, I mean inside the synergy tier, we have stat bonus list. Stat bonus list. So inside the stat bonus list, we have stat definitions. Oh god. Hmm. And this needs stat definition. So definition stat f to remove. Okay, stat mods to remove, right? Mods to remove will be, we're going to get it from the active tier. Active tier dot key dot definition. What is the key? Energy tier. Energy tier. Ah, dot bonus. Oh, dude. Okay. Okay. You know, I think it's much simpler to just add one more dictionary. a Not dictionary, maybe. Instead of this list, let's actually make a new class that holds a list of passive and list of stat bonus as well. I mean, at least stat type. Yeah, yeah, let's do that. This will get out of hand otherwise. Public class. This is gonna be uh, I mean, we could kind of like make this list as well. mm, Active tiers, active tier data, tier data. I mean, hang on. So itself, synergy tier itself has a list of passive skill and a list of um, stat bonuses, right? Then why am I going through all this trouble? So this one will hold the prefabs and this one will hold the instances, right? But we can create a new tier here. Mm, mhm. Uh, for now, I'm going to do the easiest way of dealing with this. Give me a second. I need to take care of something. Be right back. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do that. Instead of all this, we have the active tier that we need to remove. So I'm just gonna loop through everything inside the player. So for each uh, uh, that's characters. For each stat inside player dot stats. So this is also a dictionary, right? That so it needs a stat definition. I'm just gonna loop through all the stats, just the stats. We get the character stats. For inside each character stat, I'm just gonna try to remove stat dot remove all modifier from source and pass active tune dot key. Yeah, active tier dot key. That is the synergy tier, right? And that removes all the step modifiers of invalid tiers. Okay. Similarly, we are going to delete all the passives. Let's do that, I guess. Then let's delete all the passive skills um, for each passive inside the active tiers. Uh, no, not passive, just not just passive. Tier passive. Tier passive pair inside the active tiers. We're going to destroy the passive. Oh wait. No. We are already looping through this. I just need to destroy this particular uh yeah, I need to rename this. Um here passive pair. Okay, tier passive pair. So tier is the key, passive is the value. So here we are simply going to get this particular thing's value and destroy it. Destroy tier passive pair dot value or game object. It's a list. Okay, loop through it, I guess. For each passive inside the here passive here passive pair dot value, destroy passive game object. Remove invalid tiers from active tiers. Okay, and then finally step 4, add valid missing. Add the missing valid tier to the active tiers. So for each this time this time let's loop through the valid tiers. Valid tier side valid tiers. If it already exists, if active tier contain key wait. Contain key? No, not contain key. Okay, a key is the tier, so yeah, it is contain key. Okay, fine. If it contains a valid tier, if it already has it, continue. If not, we're going to add it. Active tiers dot add. So we need to add the valid tier and a list of new passives, right? let's spawn them for each for each for each passive in valid tier dot passive skills. Okay, okay, let's initialize it with the empty list. So active tiers with the let's add it. But add valid tiers, valid tier, new list of passive skill. Okay, we have the key now. I mean, we have the entry inside the active tiers. All we need to do is take care of stats and then passives. So first, I'm just gonna do the passive since we are already here. For each passive skill, I'm gonna create a new passive instance equals instantiate passive oh god, so it's a prefab passive prefab passive prefab, and let's add this under this manager's transform for now. Then just call the active tier of valid tier key, and we get the list, so we can call add and put this inside that. Okay, that takes care of the passives, but before we do that, we should add the stats, bonus stats. So let's call player one more time. Player dot stats dot I think we need to create a generic method in order to add or remove stats to the player class itself, because we are reusing this code so many times. So I'm going to do just that. Inside the character class, we have something that returns the stats, right? Oh, it's inside the player class. I see. Okay, let's go to the player spaceship, and inside this we have something that returns the stats. Similarly, let's add public class, public void add stat modifiers, and this is gonna take our modifier. This is gonna take the modifier and first it's going to check if we have the entry, if the stats character, okay, I guess it's not protected. So if stats does not contain Okay, we need more than just modifier. We need the definition as well, right? So this needs a stat definition and character stat. It has a character stat. Let's create um, character definition. Ah, what? Stat definition. Definition. All right. So let's check if the stats dictionary contains the definition. Oh wait, contains key definition. Oh wait, if it doesn't contain that key, so oh, I see. One second. Oh, what are we doing when we equip? Let me have a look. When we equip, we initialize, and then what about here, right? Add modifier, stat dot add modifier. Okay, we are trying to get the stat and add it. If it's not there, what do you do? You're not doing anything. You're not creating the stat. Ugh. Okay, right. So basically this, but we are also going to create a new stat entry. You know, stat modifier and the character stat. We're getting the stat definition. Right. We're getting the character stat definition from here. Uh, okay. I don't know what's up with me. Like when I try to stream, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Uh, I'm not sure if it's because I started working out. Anyways, let me finish this before I end the stream. Uh, okay, there's the dictionary, right? If if uh, player, where is this? This is in playership, yeah. If stats contain key definition, um, if it contains it, no, we need to inverse it. So if it does not contain it, we are simply going to create it. Stats dot add key, so that would be the definition. And then for this the character stat, I'm just gonna create a new character stat. Maybe we can initialize this with 1 or something. That will come later. Um, so once I've added it, in the next line for sure we'll have that stat, so I can just simply call that stats of with the key definition, and then call more add modifier and pass the modifier there. Yeah, yeah, we are passing the modifier. Yeah, it's better to pass the modifier because we may have to change the source from wherever we're calling this API, right? So let me see. Uh, let's do that here as well. Just gonna comment this. No need to comment, I guess. Just mm, yeah, sure. I'm just gonna copy this line and then comment the whole thing. Called player spaceship dot add modifier, and this needs a definition. We already have that. Item dot definition, or wait, yeah, definition, and then modifier. For this, you can just paste this. That's the new modifier. Okay, what's the error now? So, oh, okay. This actually comes from the stat bonus. Because item definition is something else. All right. Okay. Um, we have that. You can go back to Synergy Manager. Every time I pause for a second, it's because I dozed off. Oh, dude. Um, where was I? Uh, uh right. Player dot add stat modifier. We need the stat definition, which we can get from the valid tier dot uh that definition. Do we have that? Bonus plus dot definition. Yeah, it's a list. Hmm. So again, we need to loop through that. For each that def inside the valid tier dot that bonuses dot, that's it. For each stat bonuses, let's call this stat bonus, and then here we can call player dot add stat modifier, and now we can pass the stat bonus dot stat definition, and create a new modifier for this, where new mod will be new that modifier, and this is gonna take in, um let me go to this, let me just copy this, paste it like this, so that, and then let's pass it to this as well. Okay, so this is getting from the stat bonus and this also, but for the source I'm going to, we can either pass the stat bonus or the tier itself. So I'm just gonna pass the tier, by tier as the key. Yeah, because that's what we are using here, right? Synergy key. Okay, yeah, I think that's done. Let's save these changes, see if we run into any errors. Yeah, display, go to new game, battle. What are we testing? Weapons have synergies. So let me open the, um, not that. Let me open this manager, synergy manager, and also let's look at the stats as well. This is the current stats. I'm just gonna take a screenshot. Um, all right. Now let's equip the first equipment. We got attack power, uh, and synergy. There is nothing for the, for just one item of same type. So let's add this one, and this one, we have two Qatar. So we have met. What is this, by the way? Required count is 2. So we added it, but we did not instantiate it. If we have a look at this, yeah, we increased the, what? Reference exception here. Okay, yeah, I think I'm too sleepy to, too tired to actually think. I'm gonna end here. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, take care.